I'm here with designer and author Leslie Rogalski. Welcome, Leslie.
Hi, Katie.
This is a gorgeous bracelet. And
Thank you.
We're talking all about statement jewelry and glamorous jewelry and how to really glamorize your everyday style. I think this will do it.
I think so too, and there's two reasons. It uses crystals and it has this amazing textural effect, and it's a special effect using tubular peyote that uses different sizes of beads to give it a spiral, and that's just like magic.
Yeah,
so
and
I'm
we
going
can
to show you how to
different
do
beads
that
right here too that you're using.
I have 3 different sizes, and it's the different sizes that make the spiral effect come to life.
Okay, and this looks so amazing when you're
ready?
finished. I think so.
Okay. We start with a ring, and I have an even number of beads, and you can see I have 6 size 11, and then I have 2 black, 3 pink, 2 black. So what this does by having the symmetry of the black on either side is going to give the effect of having a regular pattern in the spiral. You can have it more irregular. I like to have some symmetry in my spiral.
Okay.
I'm going to do a row and show you. All right, so what I've done is I've strung these and tied a knot between the smallest beads and the medium-sized beads, the silver and the black. Now I'm going to go through the 2 black, and what this is actually called a step up to the next round.
Because you're doing even numbered
There's an
peyote.
even number, that's right. In spiral peyote, the next bead you pick up is the same color as the bead you just exited. It's a really easy
great.
mnemonic, so I'm going to pick up a black.
Just
Good
checking.
catch! It was a test.
Just checking.
Now the thing with putting, and I'm going to skip a bead and go through a bead, which is just like peyote. And
Yeah,
I'm going
and
to
you're
put my
using
needle through
thermally
there.
bonded thread too,
I'm
noticed.
using a thermally bonded thread that's going to kind of blend in and a hard needle. And when you pull the bead over it, because it's a smaller bead in this stitch, it's going to just kind of sit over that bead like peyote. Now I'm exiting a pink. Now I pick up the pink.
Okay. And will the bead that's sort of popping up there settle down eventually? Once
Eventually
you
it
keep doing your
will. It
pattern?
becomes almost like the waist, what I call the waist, the skinny
Oh.
part of the spiral. So
Right.
I have a pink, and I'm going to skip the next one just like regular peyote, skip a black, pass through a black.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll have the complete instructions on the website so people can have a look at the pattern too.
Right, now I'm exiting a black, I'm going to pick up a black, and this time this bead is going to sit over one of the smallest beads. So this is where you have to pay attention because it's easy to skip too many or not go through the right one. I'm going to skip the first one and pass through the second one, which again is just standard peyote, and you're going to see that this black bead, and I'm not pulling them into the tube yet because I want to show you, and
Okay.
maybe I can go over to the diagram
Okay.
and show you how this is so you can get an idea before we move on. So what I have just done here is you can see that I have the ring of an even number of the beads, and I stepped up. Remember, I stepped up through the black. All right, so here I'm moving over to the second one. I came out of the black, picked up a black.
And you can see this, I always think this looks kind of like a star.
It does, and actually this, in a diagram, this really helps you to understand the thread path.
Right.
But really the beads are sitting up on each other in a tube.
Right.
They're not going to splay out like that, like they would in circular peyote.
Okay.
In this last diagram here, it looks a little confusing, but there's different colors, and you'll see this on the website, that I've just picked up the black. That leaves me here. I'm going to pick up a black, go through a pink, pick up this pink, go through the black, pick up a black. Now I'm going through those little beads again, and it goes around and around. And what I'd like to do now is bring you over to a piece that I have partially completed so you can see how this tube forms.
Okay.
So I'm going to come back over here. So here I'm coming out of a black, so I'm going to pick up a black
Now-
and continue around.
Do you find that round crystals work better for this?
It depends on the effect that you want. The bicones are actually really nice too, but they do leave more space in between them, so it gives a more open look and you do see more thread. Okay, so I'm just going to make this one quick stitch. And you can see how it just continues around. Now the next one I'd pick up would be a pink.
So let's see you do the pink one.
Okay. And to find, here's a little tip to find the holes of the crystals, because sometimes that can be tricky, is just poke around with the point of your needle until you see that sort of flatter side. Okay, so I have a pink, you can really see the in-out pattern of the peyote here. I'm going to skip this black one and go through the next one. So the pink bead's going to sit right in between there.
And peyote is one of my favorite stitches too.
Me too. I love it. Now I'm going to
let me
pick up
guess, you came out of the black, so you're going to pick up a black, right?
A plus,
All
Katie.
right.
And here again, when we get to the smaller beads, you need to pay more attention because it's easy to miss because they're small, but you can see that little space there. Skip a silver, go through a silver. And that's going to fit right in.
Okay.
Now I'm exiting a silver, so I pick up.
Silver.
Yay! Everybody out there
My
knew that
gold
too.
star for the day. All right.
Skip one, pass through one. Just like regular peyote, pick up another silver.
It's so much easier to see your pattern develop too once those beads are popped up.
It definitely does. Now, you want to be careful when you're changing sizes. I'm picking up a small bead and going over a large one, and I'm stepping up. So I'm
Okay.
picking up a silver, going over, skipping the black, and I'm stepping up through those first two black ones again.
I want to make sure
start
we
the
see your
round.
bracelet too.
Okay.
I think stepping up
You
is a
get
great
that.
tip. Yes.
Yes.
And the bracelet is gorgeous. And of course that spine really pops up with the crystals, and you can use it for other things like the earrings and the necklace. And this is an example of other colors that you can bring
You
into
can,
your
and you
work.
can use just 2 colors or more colors and sizes and really have some diversity of it.
Oh, well, these are gorgeous, Leslie. You always do such a great job.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you very much.